With the New York Knicks, they did lose 99-97 at Philadelphia in the first game played there. Michael Jordan is playing with tendinitis in the knees. He's been resting in terms of the practice the last couple of days. Our officials are Joe Crawford, Dick Bavetta, and Joe Forte. And I might mention that Charles Barkley, the Bulls, with this starting lineup intact for 3 years now. Longer than any other team in the NBA. Horace Grant misses. Jordan follows. 2-0.
Cannot give him those kind of easy baskets tonight, Bob. There'll be no way they can win.
And there's the Bulls forcing another turnover, leading 2-0. Tone of this game could be set very early. Pippen to the hoop, gets the roll, 4-0 Bulls.
See if they go in here to Armand Gilliam, try to get him going early against
Michael Jordan had the steal, except for stepping out of bounds. Jordan went into the expensive to penetrate the Bulls defense. It's been the best of any team in the NBA playoffs. Now 3. Ricky Green sticks the jumper from 20 feet.
Ball game in 4 games, so you can see he has totally been shut out.
He opened up Sunday with a perimeter shot. Looked like he might get off early and did not. Cartwright's fadeaway. Not this time. Barkley with a rebound. He runs into his own man and lost the dribble there as Horace Grant broke it up, but Hawkins comes away with it. Charles Barkley ties it up at 6. Uncontested into the hoop.
He was worried about Horace Grant blocking his shot also.
Jordan misses the 3. Hawkins with a long rebound. 8-6 Bulls. Ahead to Gilliam. This one he sticks, and he's fouled, so Gilliam will go to the line. Green. From the baseline.
Not a good shot.
Cartwright. Outlets to Jordan. There's the offense that Pippen has brought to this team. Outside, inside, slashing into the paint. And Pippen's 3 out of 3 from the
To wait when the season is over, what happens?
3 lead changes. Sixers back on top by 1. 7:42 to go first quarter. Inside to Jordan. Virtually uncontested. He finger rolls it in.
He has an offensive rebound and a post-up for 2 easy baskets, so he can get easy scores. That's what really makes him such a prolific scorer.
Gilliam from 15 feet. Rebound lost from Barkley. Controlled by Grant to Scottie Pippen against Mahorn. What a beautiful change of direction by Pippen.
He has 1 jump shot, 3 driving scores.
14-11. Barkley makes it 14-13 Bulls.
Slipped out his hand right on the way up.
Horace Grant's hook shot over Mahorn falls short. Green has Barkley way out there. See if he misses this one.
There's the dunk. That's the one he'd like to have done the last time down. Does not want him to get off.
Hawkins shoots the air ball. Jordan right in his face. Pass ahead to Michael. Only Green to beat. No look to Horace Grant.
Like he's running very well. Guarantee he will get no sympathy from Michael Jordan with his legs.
Or from that man, Charles Barkley. His
made and miss. Younger, fresher, quicker legs.
This Bulls team, as we mentioned in our open, has been fairly challenged in the playoffs so far. He's 5 out of 5 tonight.
2 jump shots and 3 driving scores.
Hawkins, 2 consecutive field goals.
The guy scores on him and take it right back to it.
He does, gets the double team, however. They reverse it to Pippen. He'll go to the post. Look at that move. A little bit reminiscent, and I'm getting in high cotton here, of Dr. J.
That was a Dr. J. Just an extending move. Gave it to me. It was 63-62 Philadelphia.
Gilliam throws up a 3-pointer. You see how effective he is from that range. Bulls by 1. Pippen hasn't missed. He is for the 1 game.
Here's Scottie Pippen again. This looks like a Scottie Pippen highlight film. 360, 180, whatever you want, he's giving to you tonight on the dunk.
Pippen 14 points, hasn't missed yet. Jordan misses on the baseline. Anderson has Barkley out ahead.
Well, here's another one. Well, it's your turn, my turn. I told you, they're trading them off tonight.
Down to 40 seconds in the quarter and 10 on the shot clock.
Pippen's going to post Andre Turner if he gets the double team.
Grant flashed in with nobody near him.
And here comes Horace Grant right by him in front of him for the easy dunk, and I don't know how many.
DJ Armstrong with a nice fake left, and then the jump shot. Bowl into Horace Grant's arms, and it goes up into the seats in the stadium. Only 3.8 seconds to go in the quarter.
Got to be careful not turn this over. They don't want to. That's what Chicago. Oh, nice pass, Manu.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
One of our games.
Bull got the offensive board, couldn't stick it back up. Purdue with a big jam for Pippen. Pippen jams over Manu Bull. He is 8 out of 8. Has to Armstrong. Over Bull off the high glass. Grant steals the rebound.
There you go again.
Pippen finally is denied the basket, but he was fouled by Bull. King with the big pick for Hodges. Andre Turner has Hawkins for 3.
That's big basket. Big basket. That's
5:50 to go in the quarter. 43-36 Chicago. Hawkins will have a 3-point opportunity. Jordan got a 6.5-minute rep.
Michael Jordan in the post against Hawkins. Remember, Hawkins has 2 fouls.
Anderson got there late. Jordan makes him pay. Cartwright and Paxson, the Bulls starters on the floor, as are the Sixers starters. Jordan whirling dervish.
This is a couple jump shots, spinning drive, and Rick Mahorn just gets right out of his way again. And, you know I keep harping on that, but back out on the floor. So the Bulls starters are back out on the floor now after a good production from their bench.
Pippen's first miss, and then he follows it up.
You see Charles Barkley, the shot is taken, he turns, Scotty waltzes right around him and lays the ball up. I don't know how many...
10 on the shot clock. Jordan against Barkley. Barkley denies him the lane. Pippen hits the 3. Next, he's going to sell popcorn. Barkley forced up the shot in traffic. Chicago now toying with Philadelphia. Jordan gets knocked into the photographers. Pass out to Barkley. Fouled by John Paxson. It's only 2 of 7 from the floor tonight. Jordan posted against Percy Hawkins. He got his hand on that. Rebound with Livingston.
No block out.
He's hoping to advance and then lay in wait for the winner of the Detroit-Boston series. Jordan bumped before the shot. Counted on continuation, I believe. Looked like a long time after the...
A couple stops, score a couple times, you could have a 6-point game. Otherwise, you could have a 14-point game. So let's see which way it goes.
Jordan up jumps Hawkins for the ball. Bulls by 10. Down to a minute to go. Uncontested to the hoop goes Jordan. Barkley kicks it to Ricky Green for 3.
3-point field goal, Ricky Green.
Here's Pippen, who just had a career first half. He hasn't cooled off any. Or accounts of this game without the express written consent of the NBA is prohibited.
It's interesting, Phil Jackson has left Scottie Pippen on Charles Barkley. We're afraid here maybe of picking up his 4th foul. I wouldn't be surprised maybe to see Horace Grant go over and switch off on him. You do not want Pippen to pick up his 4th foul. They have a 7-point lead, and the game is still very much on the line.
That's Barkley's first field goal since the first quarter. Look at that pass to Grant. Then the offensive board.
There's the switch. Now you have Horace Grant playing Charles Barkley. That's a good move by Phil Jackson.
Barkley spins inside. Everybody in the league has tried to stop him. Michael Jordan from 8 feet away. And Michael has 15. 17 from the floor tonight.
He's bothered by tendonitis in that knee. I talked to the team doctor at halftime. He said Michael could use a few days rest. But the knee...
Barkley there delivering the ball on the offside to Armand Gilliam. 7-point Bulls lead. 9 minutes to go, third quarter. Jordan. 17.
Watch how long it takes for Michael to go from 17 to 30 when he really wants to score. Normally that jump doesn't go that quickly. It's not that easy.
Hersey Hawkins, he's got his mind in the hip pocket of Jordan with the
You know, Scottie Pippen is playing this game as a point guard. John Paxson actually is playing as an off guard. Michael Jordan almost as a small forward. Pippen is on fire.
There's the double team on Barkley. Who finds Gilliam? Who finds the bottom of the net? Chicago. Ron Anderson in for Philadelphia. Cartwright in the paint for Gilliam. Rebound Jordan. Loose ball foul. Philadelphia.
Able to do that. He gets Pippen out of the game because of 4 fouls. Brings in Hodges. B.J. Armstrong in for Paxson.
Barkley with the block of Cartwright. Cartwright wanted the foul.
Around. Let's put this team away.
They inbounded the ball on the side because they called a 24-second violation. Green open for the jump. 7, and they're on a 7-0 run. B.J. Armstrong spinning into the paint. Barkley gets his 5th rebound. By the way, Barkley has no offensive boards tonight.
Oh, my word.
How did he keep control of the ball? Oh, actually, gives him 3 possessions. Grant backed Barkley in, and Barkley said, I won't give you the basket. Anderson cannot buy a perimeter field goal. Bullets it into Barkley.
Now, Charles should take this ball to the basket. Don't settle for an outside shot.
5 seconds to shoot. Green doesn't get it. Jordan rebounds. He's got 12 rebounds tonight. And draws the foul. A hard one from Ron Anderson. Steps up to Michael Jordan. There's the double team. Reed into the paint. Bucket.
Bobby balls so much, now the clock is down. Here's the double team, and it's going to be an outside jump shot.
From Robert Reed, almost a prayer, just barely draws iron.
That's from holding the basketball too long. You got attack.
This is attack. Chicago had gone cold from the floor the last 5.5 minutes. That's the first field goal.
Returns for Chicago.
Michael weaving in and out of players. The little finger roll off.
Seconds in the quarter.
Andre Turner like to penetrate. He loves to go to his right hand. If Horace Grant helps, Barkley will have the shot.
The 3. But Grant steps up and punches it away. And Charles has to throw up the prayer. That brought the crowd to their feet. In your face, say the Bulls. A lead of 10 going into the final 12 minutes. Was held by Barkley, no whistle at all. And Gilliam gets the defensive board. Barkley hard to the hoop. Missed the lay-in. Pippen rebound. Only 10 points all in the first half. Andre Turner with the steal. It's 2-on-1. This could be interesting. Nice play by Andre Turner.
In the backcourt, if you throw it ahead, you've got numbers. Somebody's got to be open.
One, Ron Anderson. He'll hit this one. He was only 1 out of 6. Jump ball is the call. I will say this, too. That ball way off that basket.
And right now, they're getting themselves back in this ball game.
Down by 6. Big tip here. It's 2-on-1. Turner. And it, all of a sudden, back. They're on a 6-0 run.
They're doing it with a smaller lineup. Gilliam and Barkley, Ron Anderson, Hersey Hawkins, and Andre Turner.
Paxson buries the 3. That was a big one.
That's only about Paxson's second shot in the ball game.
And that's the first Chicago field goal in the last 9.5 minutes. They'd had one before that. It's actually the second one in 9.5 minutes. But Sixers now smelling an opportunity to stay in here. Barkley gets the board. Hersey Hawkins returns it to Barkley. He gets the lay-in. Paxson looking for Cartwright. Back to Paxson. 6 seconds on the clock. Cartwright on the baseline. Big bucket.
Score was made.
Bull starters on the floor.
Isolating Cartwright against Armand Gilliam, going with a small lineup.
Paxson open. Not from the outside. The ball belongs to Chicago. Percy Hawkins was spotted for a three, but Horace Grant was lurking nearby. The lob to Barkley. And goaltending.
Good recognition by Andre Turner.
Pippen, after being red hot, got 4 fouls and sat down, came back in and missed his last 4. Gilliam inside. It's a 1-point game. Percy Hawkins arm wrestling with Jordan. Paxson into the paint. Another big bucket out of Paxson. Paxson has only 4 points.
Chicago scores here, and Michael makes a spectacular play. He might need a timeout.
There is the play. There is the timeout.
One of the things they've done this year is not get themselves in situations of foul trouble. Tonight, another occasion. Percy Hawkins a little gimpy, not having that offensive speed he normally has.
Green open for the jumper, and he buries it. One basin, looking for some picks down on the baseline. Pop out Michael Jordan. 5 to shoot. Blue right, pass Hawkins and gets the reverse. 30 for Michael.
There's the isolation. They've gotten themselves in trouble with this play.
Green for 3.
They got it that time. They can post up with Barkley. If Paxson leaves, Ricky Green will have the outside shot again.
Gilliam in the paint, spins past Pippen. And the foul. That's 3 on Michael Jordan. 10 remaining.
That time Cartwright came over to double team. Rather than leaving Ricky Green, they brought Cartwright over, which left Gilliam now to...
Shouldn't say that in Chicago.
Well, this is a barn. I just hope it doesn't start burning.
I was thinking of Mrs. O'Leary. It was last tied at 8-8. Michael Jordan going to work inside.
Going to Gilliam again against Cartwright.
Cartwright got a hand on him. Gilliam had a double flush. Pippen deflected it to Horace Grant.
Well, Michael Jordan caused that. He came over from the backside to try to block his shot.
Jordan has Chicago's last 6 points. Ricky Green can't control it. Jordan. Chicago's last 8 points. Green takes 7 seconds to get that ball across the timeline. Under a minute. Barkley against Horace Grant. The double team. Percy Hawkins for 3.
That's why he's out there on the floor right now. You cannot leave him. That's reminiscent of game 3 where he buried the shot to give them a 2-point win in game 3.
Jordan with 34 points. Hard to the hoop. Bulls by 3.
In that situation.
Michael has the last 10 Chicago points. Barkley to Green for the open jumper. No rebound.
The other side. Right there it is. Got to foul him. The clock's going to wind out and the game's going to be over.
Hawkins looked to the bench. The coach said foul. He did. 12.8.
Put up a 3-point shooter.
There's Barkley. He'll take the 3. He doesn't get it. Jordan, 19 rebounds. And this game is over. The Sixers are eliminated. The Bulls advance to the Eastern Conference Championship Series, 100-90.